From the field to the studio to your ears and eyes today, the 816 hour is back. Welcome. We got a special one today. Quarterly award frontrunners and a couple other topics we'll get to later, but welcome Bryson and Keegan. Welcome. How are you guys?
Keegan?
You want me to go first? I'm good, man. You know, little different over Zoom, but we'll take it.
You know, man, all I got to say is I'm actually really excited to sit down for this Zoom call. I've been looking forward to it for a while. And Keegan, I just want to say I like that mic.
Thank you. And I just bought it.
Keegan,
I respect it.
What are we talking?
You spent all your money on the mic and couldn't find a stand for it?
No, bro, I got one. That's what my phone.
Can you show us what it's plugged into?
I can't. It's in the back of my desk.
Can you just show us like the USB port, like it's not plugged into anything?
Into this, you know, but it's not plugged in over there.
I'm sorry. I
gosh.
had to call you out.
But to get back on topic, quarterly awards. The season's already at a fourth of the way through. Let's start with a rookie of the year. Who you guys got for your AL rookie of the year?
Keegan?
You may go first. AL Rookie of the Year, man, it's kind of hard without notes to remember who I picked, man, not going to lie. AL Rookie of the Year, though, you know, I wanted to give it to my guy, but I'll give it to Julio Rodriguez. He's been a dog. He started slow, but been on a tear, even though Seattle hasn't lived up to the hype. But so far, I got to give it to Julio for sure.
Definitely like that pick. Personally, I got Jeremy Pena of the Houston Astros, leading all rookies in average, hitting 281, 8 homers, 23 RBIs. I didn't know how I felt about Jeremy Pena when he came up, especially because he was going to be thrusted into a role that here, Carlos Correa just left this position open, so I'm going to need you to take over. But, I mean, I'll talk about the Astros in a little bit once we get to some other awards, but Jeremy Pena has just been unreal for what he's had to, kind of stack up against.
He's still
okay. What?
I got him.
You're cutting out. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? I said he's on my fantasy team.
Oh, he's on your fantasy team? Oh, yeah, you traded Christian for him. I remember that.
I did.
I like that. Carter, who's your AL Rookie of the Year?
My AL Rookie of the Year is Steven Kwan, outfielder for the Indians. He's been on a tear. He had that 116 pitch without a swing and a miss streak, and he's kind of continued that throughout. It's kind of, does this guy ever swing and miss? What is this guy? Is he part of the show? Is he playing in the show? What is happening here? I like Steven Kwan. Solid guy. Hitting 244. He's only got one home run, but.
Oh, did you guys see? I just saw the video today. Did you see the video of Steven Kwan got injured and fans started yelling at them, and then Miles Straw came up to him and was telling him to hit him. He got up in their face. He was hit me. He said some bad words I can't say, but he was telling them to hit him, bro. He was all up in their face. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, in New York, they were heckling him like a mother trucker.
I just saw that today. I don't know how recent it was, but
it was a couple months ago.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm, because the Kwan injury happened I want to say it was about a month ago.
It was a fan point of view, so I just saw that video, but maybe he did forgot.
Yeah. But,
hopping off that one, we got the NL Rookie of the Year now. Keeg, who do you have for your NL Rookie of the Year?
I got Seiya Suzuki. Easy pick here. The Cubs aren't nothing great, but he's kind of the highlight of that team right now. He's a baller. Came right from the Japanese league. He's just doing what he did there, and very fun player to watch.
I agree. I mean, he was on a tear in the Japanese league. Came over here. I think he got off to a slow start, but I think he
did.
I think he's figured it out. I was going to say Hunter Green, but he went through a rough patch there for a little bit, and his ERA skyrocketed. So I'm going to go with Seiya Suzuki as well. I think he's that guy in Chicago. Bryson.
I can get behind the Seiya pick, but had to go different. Actually, hadn't heard of this guy before I looked at stats when I was doing the notes. Luis Gonzalez, he's a right fielder for the San Francisco Giants. Bat in 343, 2 homers, 19 RBIs. Nothing that really stands off the page, but he's been playing consistent baseball. He was with the Chicago White Sox. He was drafted by them. Only had 3 years in the majors. This is his first actual shot. Last year, I want to say, in what was it, 30 plate appearances, he batted 250, and now he's hitting 343 and leading NL rookies with at bats over 80. So I mean, just been playing great ball, and I couldn't go with you guys, so I had to go something different.
I respect it.
Had to.
Let's hop into manager of the year. I'm going to start this one, if that's okay. But I had for my AL manager of the year, I had Joe Madden. I think he's a solid coach. I think he's done great managing the amount of time Shohei gets to hit and pitch and how he balances that. I think he's done great there. I think he's done great with building that rotation up. That's always been a problem for them. So Joe Madden, go Angels.
Are they still on that big losing streak, or did they snap that?
I think they snapped it.
Finally, they were. Wasn't that that was 8 games.
Sick.
It was rough.
Yeah, and they were still above 500 during that.
Above 500. I'll go next. I'm doubling down with Carter. I got Joe Madden. I think he was the right guy when they brought him in a couple years ago, and it's looking like it right now, even with the big losing streak, like Bryson mentioned. But give me Joe Madden all day.
I can get behind that. Dusty Baker, another Astro guy. Year in and year out, this guy just puts together an insane team. It doesn't matter, like I mentioned, Carlos Correa, he's off the team. Yeah, they now bring up this top prospect. They're the number 1 team in their division still, second best record in the AL. They lost George Springer last year. Everyone's like, oh, what are they going to do? Number 1 free agent, what's going to happen? Yeah, they went to the World Series last year. Dusty Baker, I don't know if it's the Astros. I don't know if it's the coaching. I don't know if it's the water they're drinking down there, but they just produce good baseball teams as of late. And it sucks because they have the trash can banging incident, so everyone hates them, but I like the Astros. I like the Astros a lot.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dusty Baker.
You are.
Who doesn't love Dusty Baker?
He's a lovable guy.
He's MLB's grandpa.
He really is.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. Then you don't give it to Albert Pujols? Is he not the grandpa? Okay.
He's still, but yeah, pretty much. He had a walk-off yesterday.
Oh, heard. Did not see that.
Yo, can't wait for Pujols to become a manager.
Of the Cardinals, question mark?
Probably.
Yo.
Watch out.
Uh-oh. Let's hop to NL. Who's your NL rookie manager of the year? Rookie manager of the year. Bryson, here you go.
Craig Counsell of the Brewers was my pick at the beginning of the year. Going to continue to be my pick. The Brewers lost Freddie Peralta this past week, but I still think they're going to be in a prime spot to make a push for the playoffs. I still think they're probably going to win that division. Luis Urias, the third baseman they have, he's been coming on great. Just a great coach. They're top team in the NL, so love it. Got to roll the pick.
I'll go. I got Buck Showalter. I picked him at the beginning of the year. The Mets are 37-15, I believe. Best team in the NL. Showalter, of course. Duh.
Huh. I picked Bob Melvin.
Bob Melvin?
Of the Padres. San Diego Padres. They built a really great team last year, and then it kind of fell apart. But this year, they've added to that team, and I think they've kind of started meshing together thanks to Bob Melvin and his coaching. But they're only a couple games behind the Dodgers, which is a great achievement. Be second in the NL West is great.
Not nowadays.
With how much the Dodgers can spend and how many top-tier players they have on that team, being just second behind them can't be that bad.
And only being a couple of games, too. You make the playoffs coming from the AL West, the NL West, whatever, AL West.
There it is.
The AN West.
It works. Creating new divisions out here in the 816 hour.
Oh, gosh. Next one is our Cy Young.
I'm taking over.
First
okay.
Pick. Okay.
Shane
Right.
McClanahan of the Tampa Bay Rays, 5-2, leads the MLB in strikeouts with 81. Opponents are hitting 195 against this guy. He's the ace of the Rays. He's young. He's going to be fun to watch for a lot of years to come. I just wanted you guys to hear who the correct pick was before Carter and Keegan get into who they think should win.
This guy.
Well, that might not be the last time I say that as well. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm taking Brad Keller.
All right, let's do that. Brady Singer, great couple outings.
No, I kind of went with the elderly folk of the major league baseball. It's kind of mean saying that to them, but they're great. Kershaw was my NL. Dude, AL? I don't know. What are the two?
AL.
Okay, I did NL first. So Clayton Kershaw
Happens.
was my first one. I think he's been on a tear. He's currently sitting on the IL, but before that, he was in his Cy Young state. I mean, he looked like he was 6 years younger out there throwing on the mound. Almost had a perfect game.
Got yanked for no reason.
Yeah. And then they gave up a couple runs.
Yeah.
AL Orient analysis. We're just going all over the place.
Yeah.
Keegan, give us back-to-back. Give us your back-to-back picks.
All right, bet. I got Verlander, the man. I'm going to stick with Carter, picking, Grandpa's the MLB is the highlight of today. The man, Justin Verlander, I think he's like 38, 37. He ages like wine. I mean, coming off, what did he tear his UC it? Did he tear it last year? What's he coming off of?
I thought it was just Tommy John.
Tommy John. Okay, I knew that. I wasn't for sure what he did. But he's coming off Tommy John, and the dude has one of the best ERAs, leads the pitchers in a lot of major categories. I mean, I could read them all off, but, I mean, the dude, dog, like Chris would say. Shout out to him. But, no, really. Verlander, he comes back to the Astros, and he's been doing what he does. He's doing what he's done his whole career. Sorry, it's hard to talk. But, yeah, that's my pick. And then for NL, I got Corbin Burns. He won it last year, didn't he?
I think so.
All right,
That or it was Woodruff, one of the two.
It was a Brewer. That's all that matters.
Burns, I'm gonna go with him. I think he's 3-2 on the year, I believe. So has a couple losses, but wins and losses don't matter for pitchers in my eyes. But he's been doing what he's been doing. I mean, every time he goes out there, it's a quality start. So he's Cy Young in my eyes.
Is this the year we see Josh Hader pull out a Cy Young?
He's on the IL. He's hurt right now.
So
what?
There's Jacob DeGrom, and he'll probably get NL Cy Young when he comes back.
No. You don't have Josh Hader as your pick.
No.
Oh,
I was just
my.
making conversation.
You had Kershaw. I'm sorry. Who's your AL?
Yeah, my AL is Alek Manoah.
Homer pick just because he's on your fantasy team.
He's a baller. He's a dog. Dog of the week.
Dog of the week.
No, he's been on a tear for the Blue Jays. He's been consistent all year, and I feel like that's what a Cy Young is consistency all throughout the entire season. Give your team, quality starts. They know what they're going to get every time they put you out there on the mound. As long as you get good run support, I think he'll be solid all year.
I like that. I got Joe Musgrove at the San Diego Padres. I don't think even Joe Musgrove thought he was going to be pitching this well this season. 5-0 with a 1.86 ERA and 58 innings pitched. In, might I add, like we talked about here recently, one of the best divisions in all of baseball. Dodgers got the Giants in there.
It is the Dodgers division.
Yeah,
We can just take out the NL West. You just put NL Central, NL East, Dodgers.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But Joe Musgrove, he's just been pitching great. Like Carter said, those pitchers that can go out there, give you quality innings, eat up innings, allow your bullpen more rest. That's just going to help you down the road later in the season. So hopefully Joe Musgrove can keep this up. I love the success seeing it. Kind of that not unknown guy, but in a way kind of came onto the scene and doing what he does and just pitching well.
Yeah, I mean, after that no-hitter he threw last year.
Kind of just fell off.
He's been on a tear.
See, but last year he kind of like fell off after that no-no. And then
he's been on a tear this year.
Yeah, exactly. So I like the coming back to, because after the no-no, I want to say he had a couple stints on the IL. Everyone just kind of forgot about him. And then he comes out now and they're like, wait, look at stats and this Joe Musgrove guy, 5-0, under a 2 ERA. Time out. And then you look, oh, it's the guy that threw the no-no last year.
Yo.
But is it time?
MVP.
It's time. Oh, I'm ready
for
the
biggest award of the year.
Sit up in my chair. Get ready for this one.
Bryson, who is your NL MVP?
It's my favorite one. Polar Bear Pete Alonso of the New York Mets is the NL MVP. He's due for his first MVP season, and I think it might be this year. He's batting .286. I know that isn't eye-popping numbers. He's not batting over 300 in the uppers or whatever, but 13 homers, 47 RBIs. That's only that's second in the MLB, only behind Jose Ramirez. He's just been on a tear. I think we can easily see what's an unsurpassable amount for Polar Bear Pete to hit in home runs, would you guys say?
To Pete? What did he hit his rookie year?
I
know he hit a lot his rookie year.
Wasn't it like 42?
It might have been 50.
Was it? I don't think it was. It that? Oh my gosh.
He's got 13 now.
He's got 13. Could you? Okay, so this early in the season.
I think it's hotter outside. I think he's only going to go off more.
He's going to hit 40 plus.
I could see him max hitting like 63.
I was about to say, bro, I could see him.
He could go off.
He could. Once the weather warms up, he could.
If he has a stretch of that warm weather like y'all are talking about,
he just goes crazy.
July, August, just tanks. I could see Pete Alonso putting up I think it's a lofty number.
And I mean, with the NL getting a DH, he's going to get more at bats now because it's not going to be a automatic out for the pitcher.
Is 67? Is that a lot?
I mean, he could go for the record.
I think Pete Alonso. You could definitely. I think we could see him.
He could be that guy.
I think he could hit 67 homers this year, boys. I really think he could. I love Pete Alonso. He's going back to back to back in the home run derby as well. Don't get it twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Put all the money.
He takes the single game home run record. 5 in a game.
No, because the Mets don't have a good enough lineup to get him 5 at bats.
Fair. Off that, I'm gonna stay in the NL East here. MV3, Bryce Harper for his third MVP. The bat is all that matters in today's game, anyways. So, it's Bryce Harper. He's a menace to pitchers.
Terrible pick. What's that pick? What is that pick?
Boo!
Boo this man.
Just because it's Bryce.
We'll think about it. Tatis is going to be out for another 2 months.
All jokes.
Very well when
his only competition is Acuna.
And Pete Alonso.
Who's off to a slow start. And Pete,
he's going
to go on a tear. I forgot about Pete.
We forgetting someone?
Who's Keegan's in now?
I had one, but now I'm going to switch it since no one mentioned him. NL MVP Mookie Betts. Mookie has been on a tear.
Recency bias.
No, he's been on a tear the whole year. Recently, too. He looks like what he was. He has like 5 MVPs. What year? Whenever the Sox won the World Series, He's one of the best players in baseball. Again, I think he can. So I'm going to pick him for NL MVP. My original pick was Paul Goldschmidt. That would be recency bias because he actually has been on a tear only like the last 2 weeks. But I'm going to go Mookie because I got to show him some love.
I get behind that, especially in that lineup.
Yeah, sadly, I have to pick a Dodger, but I feel like Mookie, forget that man plays really good baseball.
That's very true. Very true. So back to this Harper pick. No, I'm just playing. I truly.
He's putting up his same MVP numbers that he put up last year.
I truly, if at the end of the year you tell me that Bryce Harper just won his 3rd MVP, I'd be like, yeah, sounds right. Okay. But yeah, no.
The only thing that's probably going to keep him out of it is that he can't play the field for.
Oh, that's true.
For a couple of months.
If he puts up the batting numbers like he is, they won't care.
Shohei Ohtani did it. Well, no, he didn't win MVP. He didn't win MVP
pitched.
that year.
Yeah,
he won it last year.
Yeah, but he didn't win it the year where he got shut down. Pitching.
Oh yeah.
Granted, I know that's not the same as fielding, but
there's got to be a DH that's won it somewhere. David Ortiz has won it before, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, but when have they ever cared about fielding for MVP? Unless you're like elite. I mean, that just adds.
It's pretty much just all offensive numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bryce will probably win it unless Tatis comes back and hits like 50.
Or DeGrom comes back and strikes out 200 in half a season.
Heat Alonso's filling his award case.
For the Guardians.
I'm here for it.
This rookie pitcher for the Guardians today started, and he struck out the first 3 against the Royals, and I was like, bruh.
Here's 27 Ks.
Carter, who is your AL MVP before we get insanely off task?
My AL MVP is Aaron Judge.
All rise.
He's been
gavel. Sorry.
He's found out how to hit the ball not just for power consistently, but also to make solid contact. Like he's not just that home run or strikeout guy anymore. And plus, he's a great fielder. He can hit the ball anywhere on the field now. It's just been Judgment Day is
contract year. He wants to make that money. That's why he learned how to hit everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He learned to hit everywhere. He's not just for power. He's been awesome. He was smart to hold out because now he's going to make so much money.
The contract year it'll make you do magical things.
Mm-hmm.
He's also my AL MVP, hitting 303 with a league-leading 18 homers, like Carter mentioned.
Ooh.
The fact that Aaron Judge now walks to the plate and you're like, oh, home run or strikeout. No, it's not that
18?
anymore. He has 18 homers this year.
That's wild.
Good night.
303.
He's on pace for 64.
Like you said, Keegan, Aaron Judge is batting over 300.
How many home runs will Aaron Judge and Pete Alonso come for? New York duo. That's
Dude,
wild.
at least over 100.
130.
So if we put Pete Alonso at 60, are we putting Aaron Judge at the same?
Judge is on pace for 64.
So who finishes the year with more homers, Alonso or Judge? No, Judge is hitting in a smaller ballpark as well. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I gotta go Judge usually. He's working.
I get behind that.
I think I'm gonna have to go Judge just because the Yankees are hot, unless their injury bug gets them again. But
big ballpark.
Very true. Very true. Gosh,
and they get to play against the AL Central, so it's easy.
Who's playing?
I can hit a home run against the AL Central.
Who's playing against the AL Central?
They're in the AL.
I know the Yankees get to play against the AL Central more than the NL would.
That's true. I get that.
More than Pete Alonso would.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's usually how it works, Carter.
Keegan, who's your AL MVP? Have you even said it?
No, we've just been talking.
This guy. Carter's about to leave the chat. He said,
"Yeah, I can't handle this.
I'm done."
Halfway to 100 already, a below 500 team, and he's raking Jose Ramirez. I mean, I feel like him or Judge are top two, easy pick.
The fact that J-Ram leads the MLB in RBIs is baffling to me.